Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with the Mongol Empire. So, Mamluks were wiped out of the war, various other nations were wiped out of the war. It's just Tunis and Morocco now. The plan is to take about 90% overextension from Tunis. Yeah, 98% overextension. Then I'll take out Morocco. I'll be going to most likely 20 war exhaustion here because I want to wait for Tunis to call before I then take out Morocco. Oh well. What's war exhaustion going to do? Collapse my country? And let's just look at the average Turkish province here. -8. I mean, I've still got... Let's say I've got 16 more, so it'll only go up to like +6. For a little while. Or something like that. That's fine. Even then I might not even get to positive 20, or rather just 20 war exhaustion, because it doesn't go minus, does it? It only goes to 0. So I have to specify positive. But yeah, I don't even have to necessarily go to 20 war exhaustion, I could just do it ASAP as possible. Probably only need to siege 1 or 2 forts from Morocco. Then they'd piece me out with how things are going. This army needs to go in because it's got a general with a siege pip value. Unlike the ones that are currently on. There we go. Then the army without the general can now move off. At no real detriment to the siege progress. Because the 85k have enough cannons to keep it at max siege cannon siege bonus. And yeah, let's go start sieging Morocco. I can now push in a little bit. I like it. So in the meantime, 57%. Alright, 21%. I might wait for the current course to finish up so I can just get the admin from overextension privilege. Mission, diet, whatever. That one. Also, yes, I've been playing a Muslim campaign this entire time without a single school. Oh no, I've had admin tech cost on. That's a lie. That's a lie. Take it back. It's a good issue. He lied as naturally as he breathed. I genuinely forgot I put on the admin tech guy. I thought I had nothing. I probably had the same thought early in the campaign about how I didn't have one on and then put one on then. That's my guess. I genuinely can't remember at this point. You know what? Let's speed this up a bit. Let's kick this up a notch. Go forth, my minions. I don't like to have too many of my armies split off into smaller stacks while I am doing stuff, because then I have to put it all together and rework it all out. But if I do that, easy peasy. But yeah, because Morocco are the main person in the war, to get the war score from Tunis, I need to actually have the land occupied. We'll go Togo and Ouargla. And Algiers just 8 Tlemcen. You do you, buddy. Ethiopia is still positively guaranteeing them. That could work very well in my favour. And oh, I didn't finish sieging Mazab. That's an oversight. Mines is in the coalition. And Tunis are now at 84. So I can almost piece them out. I do, as mentioned, want to try and keep hold of the stuff. Just the Egyptian things that need to core up, so it's not like anywhere that Tunis are going to be annoying in. Let's get the 50 paper mana and move on. This will also incur extra bird mana costs because it's not the main person of the war. It's still a little annoying. I feel that my unjustified demands, I never decrease the cost for them. Civil War. Go on, Cavaliers. You got this. 15th of November. So another month to go as yet. Fine with me. I'll put this back together. Put these guys in here. And that's pretty much fully sieged. $10,000 men will be reinforced. Okay. Or 5,000 men will be reinforced and 10,000 will be used. Come on. 13th or 15th or something of November. 15th of November. Get it done. Get overextension to 0. Peace out Tunis. Fight Morocco entirely. I mean, fight in quote marks, because I'm not really going to fight them, am I? I'm just going to walk into their land and get the cause. Right. Thank you. Tunis. You're donezo. Thank you. Mongol Northern Africa. Ain't that a thing of beauty? Soon enough, it'll all connect to my mainland when I fight the Mamluks after this war. Seeing as I've now called their land, I'll be able to get straight to it. Here we go. Nice and easy peasy. All raised. We're still under overextension, so this is all good. Yeah, I'm under overextension regardless of raising them, so with raising them it's even better. I'll need to look at what percentage Morocco are to work out if I can take the peace deal immediately or if I need to wait a bit. And yeah, I'm just casually at minus 600 dip power. Don't worry about it. Luckily I can core everything. So let's put all of these guys back together. And this needs to go to Tlemcen actually. This one... oh, I don't know. This one can go and sit over here, honestly. Sorry, I lost rhythm and groove for a second there. Probably did it the wrong way. I've probably now changed it to be the quote-unquote wrong way round. So I now have colonialism versus Portugal because I have bordered Matia. That's right. Counts as colonialism because it's a different continent and they haven't connected this land here. So it's actually treated as offshore holdings. I could just wait a couple years to core out Tunis. 73%. Morocco are 90%. I mean, they're dropped down to about 60. I think I'm going to wait to core the Tunisian stuff. So let's do a rare example where I'm going to go speed 5. I do need to bear in mind that I need to beat France off my truce timer. I know it sounds like a weird thing to point out, but if I'm waiting 2 years here, then my truce with France is in 1681. We'd only be 5 years away from being able to declare war on France. But I could do one truce break versus the Mamluks, then swap back to France. That's okay. Everything is solvable. No, go to the fort. Yes, I know I've got high war exhaustion. Let me use my current available bird mana to pay off the stuff. I'll wait. Never mind. I think what I'll do is I'll pay for a couple of my loans. Thanks, corruption. I know I'm still on the lip of my income, but at least then I don't have to worry so much about the stuff. Maybe I should have waited until I had the reduced interest per annum though from National Bank. All to each their own, right? Yeah, debt and loans also reduces it. So I could have waited then. That's fine. That's more a case of I will take more loans at that point, I suppose. So with my money, I want to hold off on manufactory still. My workshops are namby-pamby. My mosques, I said I was going to go down to about 0.2. So I've got a little bit of leeway in here. Both the provinces here are 0.21, which, you know what, I'm going to accept. Quite honestly. Then what I'll do is I'll eventually organise by cost, so that anything lower than 300 is the ones that already have a mosque, so it's literally just a building upgrade rather than a new building. Make things nice and simple. Truth, Austria is up. A whole bunch of people being mad with me. Whatever. Back down to precisely none money. Let's put my fleet maintenance down. Where are the fleet now? That's right. I was going to send them to I was going to get a unit on there and send it to Mahafli and Antamoro in the Mamlukian War. I can get behind that. That's still very much a part of the plan. Okay, Tafilalt done. So Morocco will get peace. Will give me peace at any time. At this point, for sure. Still would be nice to wipe out their army though. Really stick it to them. In the meantime, I have to wait another... Oh, October 1675. Why did I think it was 76? Good. At least it's not as bad as I thought then. Also, I still don't really have available paper mana, so let's just keep expanding admin. Starting to get expensive now though. Honestly speaking. Go. They're almost like fully occupied now as well. Looking good. So yeah, October or something this year it said, didn't it? October this year. We'll have that accord. I'll full annex Morocco. I'll truce break Mamluks. And with one stack... What stack will it be? This stack needs to stay here. I think it's this one. I think I take the 50-40 over to Madagascar. It's the most apropos unit to do so, I think. I do need cannons in my other stacks. That is something that's slightly concerning. So maybe this stays and deals with... you know what? Yeah, let's send somebody that's less apt. I'll send this unit here. I'd rather keep the more fleshed out units to deal with the actual threat. This can just do the progressive sieging over on the island. And while I can take the next economic idea, I'm not going to for a small spell here. Let's wait to get the Moroccan stuff covered. Even though I know when I raise I'll save more points than what I'll spend. But I'd just like to be safe. Make sure everything's above board, you know? Everything's up to code and whatever. Tunis is still allied to Songhai. Excellent. So when I fight Songhai, Tunis can go Songbai. I'll also deal with Songhai at some point. That's an easy mutual alliance that I can deal with. Dagbon, guaranteed by GB, but like legitimately guaranteed by GB. Probably because they're in my coalition. Are they? They're not in my coalition, they just hate me. Okay. So anyway, that's the Moroccans. I loved having you in previous campaigns, Morocco. You've been great both to play as and to have as a subject, but now your time has come. In this one, for this is a world conquest, specifically trying to make it a one tag, so having you in the game unfortunately does not make it a one tag. Here we go. Pop. Fairly certain it's a one tag even if there's colonial nations for you, right? I think it's when you have your capital in the new world without any colonial nations and it's just your name is a true one tag. I could be mistaken. Still a world conquest either way. Come at me. Let's get all this done. I definitely want to drop the game speed down because this is way too quick right now. I wonder how much land of the Netherlands is going to take from France. Probably a lot. Probably a lot with how determined they're being. So these three go over here. 2, 3. We've got the one down here ready to fight. Everything is coring. And now I just save up for the next mill idea. After oh, I'll only need to stab up once because I'm at 3 stab. I can just stab up once and be at positive again. We're seizing land there. I'm not gonna allow what just happened to my crown lunge there. Get out of here. Let's remove more forts. Again, don't worry too much about corruption right now. I'm going to start hammering more money into the situation, I think. I'll have a look. Ooh, hold on a second here. France released Nupe. France released Gascony. The Netherlands took basically nothing in the French region, but they did take Gulf of Guinea. Sure, Netherlands. Wherever boat you float, mate. So now France are under 3 wars. Gascony are guaranteed by the Netherlands, who definitely want to keep guarantee. Okay. My French truce is up 1681. I've got 5 years. So we declare war on the Mamluks. Try and make that war as quick as possible. Also, Portuguese opinion about France has been reduced. They hate them less. So Portugal would indeed be a part of the next war against France. Gotcha. Right, General went down. Unlucky. We'll replace you. And yes, my rebel list is looking fairly nothing. My mercs here deal with those. Also, Constance up here is at 10. War exhaustion, overextension, rebel sentiment. Okay, I hear ya. I hear you, that's quite the list. I should also soon have a positive bird mana number. That'll be quite nice. And I can work on Tech 23. And I'm already 11 years ahead of time, so taking 11 years to get to a positive bird mana number isn't a problem. I mean, I'd really want it sooner rather than later though, of course. Gain half a corruption. I'm losing 8 ducats a month. Let's fix this again. Also bear in mind that I need to start paying for my fleet. So down comes the corruption loss. I think. I need to keep my armies up. So my corruption will increase too. I've got extra forts on the go. Gerba. Definitely don't need a fort there. The fort in Unterkanten can stay. Lubnia is an absolute must. Trenchen is unnecessary, but there's already a ramparts in the province, so I might let it pass. Bashgird, I no longer care for gold. We'll destroy you. Staradub, yeah, you're gone. There we go. Don't need forts. Around here. Carrier, you're gone too. Nice. It's looking slightly better. Meanwhile, January 78. Easy peasy. And the Mamluks, Mahafli and Antamora, Kadar. Kadar, really? Kadar. Okay, that's annoying. Because they're going to try and get their grubby little mitts over everything. Let's say that I'm going to send my fleet round. We're going to deal with Mahathli and tomorrow. After? Actually, no, hold on. Kedar comes before the Madagascans. I don't want Kedar going and sieging my states. So I'd much rather do this and then deal with Madagascans. Quite honestly. Good thing I double checked there. To be honest. That would have been a bit awkward. Also, fort in Borno. That can now go. And National Bank. Inflation can now come down even quicker. Excellent. I like it. Yeah, trade is still doing absolute poo-poo, don't worry. At some point I'll be taking over this. And then all the trade can be funneled around. Also, who is this? Did I accidentally leave Morocco? Oh, that's GB. That's GB. Okay. Just realised, because it's a darker colour than when I last saw it, when I last commented on the ownership. I should get less attrition now? Yeah, there you go. It's looking good. So, Kedar, tell me, how much do you love being a friend of the Mamluks, my guy? Because I don't think you're going to find much enjoyment. In a second. I think you're going to regret your decision. Just saying. So, Mamluks. We'll go one bout with the Mamluks. And then I will fight the French. So, confirm war declaration. Don't even want to look at the co-belligerents, honestly. I don't think I need to. I can annex both Berar and Kedar in one, right? Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. Really couldn't care less. Don't want to bring in too many extra people to be annoying right now. Send you to Cairo. Everybody's kind of just stuck by Cairo now. Not my finest move. Oh well, we'll siege down Cairo. In this war, I think I'll let them keep Cairo, but I'll take Shigna, Al-Karak, Tabuk, and I'll sneak around the capital. And of course I want to connect my land so everything's together. As for the Great Power list, the Netherlands are now 8th. Nice, I'm liking the look of this. We're looking fairly okay at this moment in time. Again, I'm not fearing or intimidated by the Spanish 3K. I know half of that is their, actually over half of that is their subject. Own development 1400. Yep. Fine by me. RGs have also allied Tunis. Okay, well I mean it doesn't matter because when I fight Songhai, I will be able to then fight Tunis as well. So Mamluks, France, Songhai? I mean I could also just do the Songhai War at the same time as the French War, that's not a problem. France are basically nothing now. They allied the Naples and the Papals, but that's fine. Some idiot did forget to annex Naples on the previous French War though. After saying they were going to annex them on the next French War. And yes, I should have left one unit on the other side of Cairo. Regretting it a little bit now. Especially while my ships are kind of being used elsewhere. I mean, I could make them not used elsewhere. That's okay, we'll leave them used elsewhere. That can just passively go on. I will eventually get out and past the Cairo. So, summon Diet Deer. What are we going to do this time? Have a manufactory. Anybody has 200 opinion? Let's just do the manufactory thing. I know I said I want to try and avoid manufactories until I finished economic ideas, but this one won't hurt. He says. So yeah, I gotta say, the conquest of Northern Africa took a little bit less time than I was expecting. It's kind of nice. Getting Africa done in pretty much one fell swoop there was pretty good, actually. Fan of that. Also, Ethiopia. I'll make them annul their alliances and then take them out in 2 wars. Mind you, all they need to do is annul their alliance with Portugal. If I so feel like. Meanwhile, they're currently 200 gov cap under. Right, I could do with saving a little more gov cap. All in due time though, hey? All in due time. Just need this to be finished on the siege though, that'd be really nice. Go towards legalism. Orissa gaining unrest is not a problem. Them sieging down my provinces is a problem, however. As you could tell by the slip of the tongue. So yeah, Baral. So what I'll do then is I will take on Kedah. We'll move to Baral. Then we move on to Madagascar. So this Mamlukian war can take a little while here. As long as we keep other wars under control, we'll be fine. And I'll spend 100 stab to go up. Should have waited until I had no overextension, but go big or go home, I suppose. Shame I can't even bring it round to Sina. Because I do actually also need to siege Sina, don't I? Whoopsie. A further realisation on the miscalculation. And I can almost get level 23. So that's going to be nice. I mean, every tech is just a neat little advantage these days. But more tactics, even better cavalry. Remember, if I had kept as nomads, I would have... I think this would have been the last horse improvement, Tech 23. I don't think they get one at 28. I think they get like literally the one at 23 and then like that's it. So, thanks to forming Bukhara, I strengthened myself that way. I would love to get my Keshiks to help. The problem is that rebel suppression only works against rebels. It doesn't also work against interfering Mamluks. Right, Cairo sieged. One more to go, shamefully, because we still need Sina. At least I can start sieging this way, I suppose. So let's go look at Kedah. If I can't take them immediately, I'll take them... Okay. Let's see what happens if I occupy this province. They'll be more likely to want to peace out because they've got no units and all their provinces are occupied. So this should now cause a swing. Also note that rebels are popping back in. That's more of a result of the overextension being kept up than anything else. So yeah, I'll need to grab Kedar later in this war. Now we'll head to Baral with this. We'll siege them down, then we'll head towards Madagascar. I like that Denmark is still alive and well. Good job. Keep it up. And the Spice Islands are looking Mamlukian and Spanish. I think part of the plan will be to take as many forts from this war as possible and their offshore holdings. I want all of this. Just so I don't have to worry about sieging specifically this later. I suppose I'll have to do the peace deal in the next episode. Or the episode after. We'll see how long this goes on for. But yeah, we're going to end things here for now. So thank you for watching and I'll catch you again soon.